the reaction was different because of who did it. And there is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese celebrated Kennedy Carter getting that flagrant foul on the hip check against Caitlin Clark? You remember that? On the sideline, just, yeah, baby, get her, you get her. Who celebrates like that?
That will never be okay with me. I never attacked her or her family when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin.
And here we go. MilkMan is back. Hey, man, MilkMan is back, bro. I'm gonna do a different format with this thing today. How y'all doing out there in the world? Straight like that, brother. Your boy Jack Travis, man. Look, I'm writing up this story. I'm gonna just shoot it at the same time. I ran across some tremendous RG3 news. Guess you can call it that. Not Ralph Gerbeau III, Robert Griffin III. Now, he back at it with Angel Reese. I don't know what it is. Well, I know exactly what it is when it comes to Angel Reese and his affection for Caitlin Clark. You dig what I'm saying? So, if you don't know, Angel Reese was named at least one of the cover athletes for the upcoming 2K26 basketball game. You dig what I'm saying? They got about 3 different covers. They got Angel on one. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on one. And they have Carmelo Anthony on one. And then they have a deluxe version that's got all 3 of them and some other bells and whistles. You dig what I'm saying? And so when they put the picture out, the one of Angel Reese, someone decided to have some fun with the picture and, you know, apply some racist content to it in the form of this here. Cool, no problem, bro. I scrolled across that picture when I was on social medias like yesterday, day before, what have you, and I knew exactly what it was about. I kept moving. It wasn't no big deal. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's social media, you dig? Apparently, the same guy that came out of his face a couple months ago screaming at the top of Mount Sinai that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark.
Guys, it's so obvious that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. If you don't know, let me inform you about what happened. Caitlin Clark committed a hard foul on Angel Reese as she was wide open for a free, easy layup. Routine play. Every one of you that's watching has heard your coach tell you, hey, we ain't gonna give them no easy points, no easy baskets in the paint, baby. So why do I think Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark? It could be the fact that Aaliyah Boston had to save Angel Reese from ending her career.
On the sole factor that she's a Caucasian lady. Where he got that from, we don't know. Well, he comes to tell us in his most recent foray into this topic that he was getting calls from the inner circle. Angel Reese's inner circle telling him that he was on to something. You know what? You are right over your target, RG3. That's what he said. They called and told him the inner circle. Again, he saw the picture. He wants to chime in and say some words. These are the words that RG3 said.
All right, this has got to stop. There is no place for racism in this world. Whether you like a player or not, Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. I have been quiet on the Angel Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, family, and friends receiving death threats, threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. That will never be okay with me. I never attacked her or her family when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's sports. Everybody won't like each other. People in Angel's inner circle called me and told me I was right, and Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark because of the media always asking her about Caitlin and being constantly compared to her. Some people made it about Reese, but I never did and never will. Instead of becoming the villain in anyone's story, I decided to just not. All that being said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted as a monkey, ever. Stop it! If you hate Angel Reese because she is black, you are the problem. If you hate Angel Reese because you are a Caitlin Clark fan, don't turn it racial. There should be no space for racism in this world.
What a tremendous statement to unpack. So let's go back to the top. All right, this has got to stop. No place for racism in the world. Whether you like play or not, and because true. She should not be called a monkey. It's depicted as a monkey. But this is social media. We've got approximately 330 individual souls in the United States of America and 7-8 billion worldwide that are also on these social media apps. We've got bots. We got AI, bro. Like, it's not a shock to us. You know, the thing about it is when we point these instances out, it's like when a when a black person is with the struggle pointed out, they scream, you playing the race card. Oh, it doesn't exist. But it's constantly out here, bro. So, okay, you get through that paragraph. I've been quiet on the Angel Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, family, and friends receiving death threats, threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media and beyond. I'm not sure what video MilkMan III is talking about. I think there was a video of Caitlin Clark fouling Angel Reese. I guess you can call it hard. Angel Reese went to approach her with a little smoke. Players got in between, nothing happened. RG3's reaction to that video was that, oh, that's because Caitlin Clark is white. Angel Reese hates her because she's white. That was his reaction to a foul on the court. Okay? So I don't know what video he's talking about. He then uploaded a video that showed him and his wife gleefully celebrating the stupid statements that he went on. I mean, come on, bro.
Kicked Aaliyah Thomas out the game with a flagrant 2 foul. What did Angel Reese do? Nothing. She didn't get up and try to swing on her. You know why? The reaction was different because of who did it. And there is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese celebrated Kennedy Carter getting that flagrant foul on the hip check against Caitlin Clark? You remember that? On the sideline, just, yeah, baby, get her, you get her. Who celebrates like that for a flagrant foul on another player if they don't dislike that player? Okay, you want some more evidence? Here's some more evidence. Remember last year when they were talking about who gets the credit for the expansion and the eyeballs and the popularity boost of women's basketball, not just the WNBA, but women's basketball in general, because of the spike in the women's NCAA tournament and WNBA viewership. A lot of people were attributing that to Caitlin Clark, and rightfully so. This is what Angel Reese had to say, and I quote, "People are talking about women's basketball. You never would think they'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to the games. We got celebrities coming to the games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. Just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on to be that for my teammates. I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, the reason we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too. I want y'all to realize that." Now, I heard a lot of people say that I or others have made Angel Reese the villain. Did you not just hear herself call herself the bad guy? She called herself the villain. I'm not making her the villain. She's making herself the villain.
Can you imagine the conversation, like I said in the video that I made about that? Can you imagine the conversation they had prior to making that video about Angel Reese and her hating white ladies? Him and his white wife? And then, Ryan Clark summarily got into his orifice. You dig what I'm saying?
For RG3, when is the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what she's dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. You haven't had opportunities to have those conversations to educate you on what they're feeling, what Black women deal with, what they're seeing when they think of a young Angel Reese. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck while he's doing this whole piece, his wife is in the back amening and clapping. And so to me, it's just another situation that now this young lady has to deal with. When I worked with RG3, he would make all of these sort of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special, as if the color of her skin is what makes her a good wife.
And then, they kind of had a little back and forth. And Ryan pretty much said that, hey, bro, it's been a while since you've delved into Black women, I should say. Delved into a Black woman. He did what that's a good way to put it like that. And so, he got hurt about that. Don't bring my kids and my wife into it, bro.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy RG3, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of conversations about my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which was purely based in basketball. But I think all of you know there's a line in life that you just simply don't cross. Wives and children are always off limits, and Ryan Clark has sprinted past that line. Ryan Clark didn't like my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And that's fine. It's okay. It's part of the game. Sports media, I'm going to have an opinion. This person might not agree with it. That person might not agree with it. But what you don't do is turn around and personally attack me and my family just because you don't agree with a sports opinion that is purely based off the sport. I didn't make it personal. But what that really shows is just how low of a person Ryan Clark is. But Ryan, you crossed the line, man. You made it personal and some.
He went, yeah, you did. I don't know, again, this is social media. So he could have got death threats and threats of physical harm from some random accounts or something like that. You dig what I'm saying? I don't particularly I don't remember hearing him come out here and report nothing like that to the diaspora, but it just sounds like a male Karen. You dig what I'm saying? That was his second paragraph. Third paragraph, that would never be okay with me. I never attacked her. You attacked her firmly, sir. You basically just called her a racist. Girl has been playing basketball with white girls and Spanish girls and this and that and third her whole life, bro. Never displayed any type of a racism. She took umbrage with a hard foul, and you applied pure, unadulterated racism to her name off the back of that. That's what happened. That's what you did. So you did attack her. Or her family when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's sports. Everybody won't like each other. His clear basketball evidence was her reaction to a foul. Allow me to reiterate that. That was his evidence. That was his clear basketball evidence. Then cuz say, people and angels in the circle called me and told me I was right. And Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark because of the media always asking her about Caitlin and being constantly compared to her. You come on, bro. You read this and know it's cap. Someone in Angel Reese's inner circle that y'all got pure smoke with because of your stupid statements. They really on your team? One of them, you got an insider in the camp, cuz? And they called G3, say, man, you right. You know what? She just is a pure racist. Angel Reese is bigot incarnate. Yes, you right. She just ain't no other reason on planet Earth could ever exist other than she hate Caitlin Clark because she white. You are right, sir. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Some people made it about race, so I never did and never will. What are we talking about? Do I have to replay this? Do I have to literally replay this? Scam likely. Look at this. In the midst of my fabulous bean footage, what I'm putting together for my folks. I'm turning this shit out. Back to the show. RG3 said he never made it about race.
That Caitlin Clark put on Angel Reese tried to hit her. But if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston putting her arms in the way, Angel Reese would not be playing basketball anymore because she was going to sucker punch Caitlin Clark. Now, you tell me a time when you've seen somebody get fouled on a basketball court in a professional league where they tried to almost sucker punch somebody that they were friends with because of a hard foul. I've seen LeBron James get fouled by Dwayne Wade, but it was a hard foul. LeBron didn't get up and try to smack him upside the head or hit him in the face from behind. But that's what Angel Reese did to Caitlin Clark. So where was this type of reaction last year when Angel Reese got chokeslammed by Alyssa Thomas of the Connecticut Sun? Y'all remember that? So after watching the play, I tweeted out, after watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. I know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate.
That clip right there. If what else is race if it's not? Is race something different now? It's a different definition of race. Cause I don't know. It's a lot of new stuff going on these days. Maybe she got a new definition. Now I know race could be rescue, alarm, what is clear, evacuate? So I'm tripping. I should know that off the back of my hand. Now maybe that's what he's talking about. Maybe he's talking about the medical terms, like in case of an emergency or something. But as far as I know, what he just said in that clip was he described like some race, something. He was talking about race, wasn't it? Okay. All right. After all that being said, Angel Reese and the Black, sure. But bro, Monkey is the easy go-to. Like, we ain't tripping on that cuz out here. Because we know ain't nobody going to say that to my face. You draw many pictures and AIs as your hard and your hard drive desire. I promise you can. You can even send them to me. I'll bet. Go to get them a comments. Give me email. Send me monkey pictures of Jack Travis. Oh, let's do it. Whoever got the best one, I'll make an episode about it. But no. And for you of all people to try to stand on it like, oh, hey, ho, this is too much. You the same black dude with your white wife in the background made a video saying that this black girl hates that white girl because she white. I don't even get what is this episode? What are we talking about? Well, his remarks drew the attention of a one Angel Reese and a one Angel Reese mama. Angel Reese mama. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about Angel Reese mama. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what these folks said. These folks said, man, stop with the cap. No one has called you from the inner circle. You have no inner circle working relations with the people that we know, the people that are endeared to us. I'm not particularly sure who you mean. Man, stop with the cap. My daughter's circle is so small and tight, so I'd be interested to know who called you. Whomever you say called you. It's not in her circle to speak on her feelings toward a media fandom made up beef. Just stay on that side because the doors are closed over here. Angel Reese says, lying on this app when everybody knows the first and last name of everybody in my circle for clout is nasty work. Well, nasty work. I put the Emphasis on the A. Let me get shouted right. You did what I'm saying. And I want to get shouted right for another. Let's look at this right here. When people say, well, why is she named the outstanding player to be able to be on the cover? And so let's look at her stats over the last, I think this is probably what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last 12 games. And from what I understand, like the last 30 days. So up until the present, Miss Lady is good for 15 and 11, 22 and 15, 16 and 17, 24 and 16, 17 and 18, 18 and 17, 10 and 19, 9 and 2, 17 and 10, 11 and 13, 12 and 9, 7 and 11. 17 and 11. So she been drilling. Now, I look at the record now. That's a bad deal. All of those efforts only resulted in 1, 2, 3 wins. But that's beside the point. And, I'll give people, people can put together. You can go online and it's all kind of little snippets and clippets put together of some, I'll say horrible basketball. I'll whisper it. I won't say it loud. Some horrible basketball that was been out there. You know what I'm saying? From a one age Reese, it says she get half or most of her rebounds from her misses, and I've seen it, but things look to be looking up, and the 2K community recognize those efforts and put her on there. You dig what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But again, to think that somebody in her inner circle is calling RG3 trumpeting and championing in his efforts and tearing her down, and now he playing. They love to play victim, bro. A nigga is forever a victim. Y'all right out here. We just victims. Every time you see them, they victims. Or anytime something happen, they say something wrong. These niggas be killing me. So that's what RG3 had to say. And so this other tweet is what really got my goat. This is what he comes back with. I just thought this was egregious.
We need more people ready to build bridges between us and not walls to divide us. The only way to find unity is talking through our differences in opinion and life experiences to find the best way forward.
I needn't continue to remind you all of how he approached this entire situation months ago when it hit the board. You dig what I'm saying? And man, this is a reason. Like you I don't know, bro. It's a struggle for me. You dig what I'm saying? As I make these videos, bro, it's like, and as I watch other videos, it's like, man, I see the formula to it. You dig what I'm saying? But bro, jumping off the bridge, I mean, my homie put it eloquently, man. He was like, man, you got to be able to go Hollywood. You dig what I'm saying? And he said that about a particular people out here. He was like, man, them folks ain't scared to go Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like when you get to watching these people, these commentators, you know what I'm saying? And they have already clout from where they come from, but a lot of times, man, they said just you don't want to meet your idols, you know what I'm saying? And not that RG3 is an idol of mine, but he's a guy that descended to the top of the athletic world. And so, me being a sports guy, you know what I'm saying, just like with other entertainers and all that, it's like, they sound like some cool people, you know what I'm saying? But boy, when you get to know them and they just get into their regular bag, it's like, why, bro? I did not even want to know this about you. So it seems that oftentimes, man, a lot of them have the hottest or coldest takes, however you want to look at it. And so it's hard to really take them serious, man. Like I said, when you really know what makes up their existence, you know what I'm saying? What they into every day, you dig what I'm saying? And they come out with these crazy takes. It's like, or just stick their nose in the places where it's just like, bro. But I guess he was trying to win back his, I don't know, but his comments were before the mom and Angel responded. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what prompted him to jump off the bridge and say that they called me talking like that and telling me I'm right. It's just like, this is usually trying to get his lick back, trying to slide back in, but within a couple of paragraphs, you saw that he just completely contradicted his his hardline stance. You know what I'm saying? He got to going all over the place, bro, and just blatantly lied in it. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't go well for the milkman. And so you dig what I'm saying? I thought that was important to have to bring out here, man, because it's just, you know, people, when they tell you who they are, you dig what I'm saying? You got to believe it, man. And so we're going to see what happened with this from folding out, because apparently every time Mr. Angel Reese's name hits the limelight, Milkman feels away. So, you know, this is where we are in the world, man. And straight like that, I'm out.
And here we go.
I don't know what kind of vibe you think you got off me, but I don't play that way.